Police officers accused of killing 16-year-old Nathaniel Julies in Eldorado Park. It gets underway in the High Court in Johannesburg. What can we expect? I understand, is Maageketla with us? All right, Maageketla is not yet available with regards to this case, but we will touch base with him. Okay, I'm told he is there with us. Maageketla, very good morning to you. Tell us more. When we talk about a pre-trial conference, help the audience understand, what do we mean?
Yeah, Blaine, I mean, you probably recall that on the 26th, when we were at the Protea Magistrates Court, we had some complaints from the defense saying that they haven't received all the paperwork that they need to actually determine how many witnesses or which witnesses to call to come and testify at this High Court. We expect that to take place today. We expect that the state gives them all the documents that they need, the dockets that they need, so that they may be able to determine who should take the stand in terms of testifying for the accused. And also we understand that there will also be a moment, perhaps today, when we will also know how many witnesses will actually take the stand from the side of the state as well as from the side of the defense. On the other side, we also know that we might as well hear when exactly the trial will start. All these details are expected this morning at the Johannesburg High Court today.
Remind us, Maageketla, with regards to the charges these officers are facing.
I mean, they face charges ranging from murder to defeating the ends of justice, illegal possession of ammunition, as well as perjury, Blaine. And you'd recall that this is a matter, as you mentioned in your intro, that emanates from the 26th of August last year, when 16-year-old Nathaniel Julies was shot and killed on that night, allegedly by the police officers who were around that scene. When we understand that, according to their defense, they are saying that they were actually looking for stolen car parts at that particular truck, where we saw, the scene unfolding in terms of people, of course, staging protests to say that police need to take responsibility for what happened to Nathaniel Julies. And yes, you would also recall that on the 28th of September last year, that's when the three co-accused were denied bail, but later we saw a third accused, that is Foster Nchiongodo, applying again for the bail, and which he was eventually granted for 10,000 rand, and up until today he has been out on bail of that 10,000 rand. But the other two, that is Simon Scorpion Jelvane as well as Kaylin Whiteboy, have since been remanded in custody. But Blaine, I think it will be befitting to bring in the family of Nathaniel Julies here. Let's speak to the mother. We are here for the first time ever since those back-to-back postponements at the Protea Magistrates Court. Finally, we are at the High Court. Pre-trial conference today. Hoe voel jy?
Ek voel 'n bietjie on edge, want ek wil net weet wat het gebeur met my seentjie. Ons weet nie eintlik wat gaan gebeur vandag nie, maar ons expect net dat die justice system vir ons gaan uitwerk hierdie keer, because ons is nou vir die eerste keer hier by High Court nou weer, en dit vat ons terug weer die herinnerer van Nathaniel Julies weer terug, wat het gebeur met hom, en die expansions is in ons bodies, en dit ook oor. Ons wil net weet wat het gebeur met ons seun daardie aand. Wat het gemaak dat die polisie so overreach met 'n 16-jarige seentjie.
We are now out of the Protea Magistrates Court. We are now at the Johannesburg High Court, where the trial as well is expected to take place. Do you feel as a family that this is taking you closer to justice and to perhaps know exactly what happened on the 26th of August when your son was taken, when your son's life was brutally taken?
Ja, dit is 'n groot difference nou. Ons kan dit clearly sien dat ons is op pad om justice te kry van Nathaniel. Maar soos ons nou by die High Court gewees nou opgekom het en ons sien vir Foster so vrylik verby ons loop. Vra ons selfs, hoe kan hierdie man nou so vrylik rondloop? Hoe kan hy net byl kry? En as ons lewens nou R10,000 werd, vra ons selfs, en dit was 'n emotional tydjie gewees vir ons. En vandag, al wat ons expect is dat ons wil weet, ons soek closure vir ons seentjie.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for your time. That is the plea from the family. Closure, Blaine. And what she's also saying is that she actually came across Foster Nchongoro, whom earlier I mentioned that he's out on bail. He has been out on bail, and she saw him in the corridors of this High Court, and that, according to her, it saddens her because they still want to know really what happened on the 26th of August when her son's life was brutally taken. Also saying that they really have no clue as to what pre-trial conference entails, but they will definitely get to understand that when the court details all this terminology in this court today. But of course, it's justice. That's what they're calling for at this court. And they believe that this moment here at the High Court, it will definitely take them closer to justice.
Maageketla Motlabe, live for us in Johannesburg. Thank you, sir. All right, let's take a quick break. I'll get you more news next.